All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first competitor in the speech category. Welcome contestant number 5, Mr. Los Angeles Leather, Ken Hurst.
This Memorial Day weekend, as I reflect on our fallen soldiers and the freedom that they've given us, and the experiences that I've had the last 3 days with my 52, 53 new brothers, I've become awed with the freedom that we have today in this hotel to celebrate our sexuality and our diversity. And my heart and my thoughts go to those brothers and sisters who do not have that freedom in Egypt, Iran, in Russia. And with you tonight, I want to send them a message of hope and certainty that their day of sexual freedom is coming, and they are not alone in this journey. 30 years ago, it was illegal for me to rent a one-bedroom apartment with another man in Dallas, Texas, and now I can marry that man in 5 states. We are in the zeitgeist where the impossible is possible. Get to know your legislators, your congresspeople, your members of parliament. Make them accountable for the choices that they make that directly affect our community globally. All right? There are services out there: National Coalition of Sexual Freedom, Sexual Freedom Coalition, Gay Liberation Network. They're there to help. And never underestimate our collective power, for as a group, when we are clear, authentically clear on our intention, there is nothing that we can accomplish. I love you all, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. That was contestant number 5, Ken Hurst, Mr. Los Angeles Leather.
Next up, contestant number 11, Jeffrey Payne, Mr. Texas Leather.
Good evening, everyone. 4 years ago, I walked away from Hurricane Katrina with nothing more than my life, my puppies, and the only photograph I had of my mother. And yet, as I stood in the ruins of my home, I realized I still had the most important piece of leather that I will ever own, and that is my heart. A year ago, I learned that I was HIV positive, and I'm grateful for the men and women of my immediate community, because they each gave to me strength and energy from their heart so that I could get through my low. And then just 3 weeks ago, I learned that my ability to hear the spoken word would cease to exist in just a matter of a couple of years. And this news has only reaffirmed my understanding of our leather culture, because we do not listen to our journeys with our ears, we listen to our journeys with our hearts, and I will always be able to hear you. And that is what I want to share with you this evening, that we cannot forget to celebrate what we have in our community, because it is the unity, it is the joy, it is the diversity that we currently celebrate and that we currently possess that will help each of us get through our lows so that we can all celebrate our highs. And that is the message that I will take with me, not just through my title year as IML, but throughout my entire lifetime. Thank you.
Contestant number 11, Jeffrey Payne.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome contestant number 13, Mr. Eagle London, Donal Heath.
I've come out of many closets in my life. The gay closet, the leather closet, the I haven't seen Priscilla, Queen of the Desert closet. Staying in the closet is about fear of being judged. And coming out is about courage to say, this is who I am, deal with it. This weekend, instead of avoiding being judged, I've set myself up for it. I've been reassured right from the start by the IML team who encouraged us to be ourselves and enjoy the experience. And if there's one thing I've learned from venturing into the dark sides of leather, bondage, and sadomasochism, it's that if something enriches the lives of the people involved in it and does no harm to anyone else, sounds like a good thing to me. And if anyone judges that badly, well, so be it. So I want to encourage you this evening, if you have any fear about being yourself, let go of that fear. Have the courage to be who you are. And in the words of Jean-Luc Picard, as I come out of the closet yet again this evening as a sci-fi geek, if we are to be damned, then let us be damned for who we really are. Thank you very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's contestant number 13, Mr. Eagle London, Donal Heath.
Our next contestant, please welcome contestant number 17, Mr. Leatherman, Toronto, Peter Dillon.
It's great to be back in Chicago, where we every year gather to embrace and celebrate all that is leather, where we continue our journey of this lifestyle, because it's not just about the hot, sweaty sex, but that's my favorite part. It's about exploring our fetishes, and it's about our raw, undefinable sexuality that we're willing to express. And it's about community. And this community, I am humbled to be a part of. And I'm honored to stand with these classmates and share in their spirit and brotherhood and sense of community. Because that's one of the values of community, as much as the core leather values of trust and honor and respect and dignity. Because we have to look out for each other, and we have to teach each other how to look out for each other by putting on safe sex seminars and designating DMs at dungeon parties and mentoring programs. And those ways of looking out for each other and caring for each other, that is love. Love. We don't say that word much, but that's what our community is based on. Love. And that is a community that is worth celebrating. Thank you.
Contestant number 17, Peter Dillon.